Well, Adam, I would imagine you're chuffed. That was some performance, that.
Yeah, I thought we were excellent tonight. Thought we were the better team throughout against a very good opponent. But I thought we started the game with a real intent, played with purpose, played with a great energy. Obviously got our nose in front off a corner. We were unlucky a couple of occasions before that, couple blocks on the line. Felt we lost our way a little bit between 1-0 and 2-0, between which Pat made an unbelievable double save, and if he doesn't make that, it goes to 1-1, and the outcome could be very different. But you know, we scored a really good second goal. Freddie, brilliant cross. Delighted for Josh McCammon to get his first goal for us. Long overdue, but you know, it's come eventually. And then I just thought in the second half we showed a real maturity and professionalism to the way that we played and managed the game. Stayed on the ball well at times, could have been better. Spun them round at times. Looked a constant threat. And it was great to see us, you know, go and really take the game away from them. Excellent third goal. You know, good work on the side by Dylan and Josh to create a 2v1, won the ball back, slipped it inside. Josh Amami then plays in Finn, and he scored his first goal for us, which again, I said it on Saturday after the game, he was unfortunate not to play the game on Saturday because I feel like his performances have been getting better and better for us, so I'm delighted for him to have got his first goal for us as well. And then Mags, you know, just puts the result well beyond doubt with his second and our fourth, and you know, we maybe could and should have got more from them, but delighted that we managed to shut them out, keep a clean sheet, and just a really good performance all round.
An all round from Finlay Barnes. It wasn't just his attacking threat, he was back helping out, wasn't he, in defence as well. But so much confidence tonight from him.
Yeah, I think from him and from the whole team, like, you have to work hard if you're going to play in this team. I think of the two, you'd have said that they played Saturday, not us, because I thought we looked fresher, sharper, fitter perhaps. I know they played quite a while in the second half with 10 men, but the work rate of every player on the pitch, and that's what we expect. You know, Finn, he's got great quality and technically he's just such a nice player to watch, but you know, together with his work rate, that's what makes him an even better player. But I could say the same about everybody. You know, I thought everybody to a man tonight was just superb. Tactically, we had to be very good against them because the way that they play, the two number 10s playing off the striker who's good, they get in little pockets of space, and you've got to manage their influence on the game. They've then got the wing backs on the sides who push on and they're really aggressive, and I thought they stretched us a few times off throw-ins really, which was a bit frustrating in the first half, but we corrected that at half time, and I think probably outside of, you know, several moments where they did switch it off the throw-ins, I thought that we defended very well, restricted them to very few opportunities outside of the double save, as I mentioned earlier, and I felt going the other way we looked incredibly threatening all game, and it's great to go and score 4 goals because there's been games where, Saturday being one of them, where we should have put the result beyond doubt and we didn't do, but tonight we were a little bit more ruthless, and I'm sure everybody's gone home happy.
I mean, desire is something that you always said you would get from this team, and there was that, wasn't there? You know, Carl McFadden at the end, he was determined to win a header just so you wouldn't concede.
Yeah, and that's what we want. You know, everybody at it for 95 minutes. You know, physical, aggressive, but controlled, hard working, but with quality. I just thought it was a really good all-round performance, and one that we should take a lot of confidence from.
And this was against a side who are 9 unbeaten coming into this.
Yeah, we must be really good then. You know, they're a very good side. You know, they've got some really good players, and they went from around 14th to 4th in 3 or 4 results. That just shows how tight the division is. You know, they're a full-time team like ourselves, and Kidderminster Harriers are arguably one of the biggest named clubs in this league, so it was, you know, they're a good football club and they're a good team, but so are we.
Do you wish you were playing Saturday, or do you think it's nice to have a little bit of a break now, because that's been two good results at home?
Yeah, I think off the back of a performance like that, you'd like to play, but you know, it is what it is. But I think the most important thing was that we won tonight, with obviously having no game at the weekend, and to win here on a Tuesday night, backing up a win on the Saturday. It's been a really good 3 or 4 days for us, and you know, the lads can enjoy a weekend off now, but we'll be back in working hard and getting ready for the next game. You know, it's important that whilst we enjoy that and take confidence from it, it's just another game and it's another 3 points. That's it. So you know, you've got to enjoy it tonight, but we'll be back in next week and getting ready for another tough game against Scarborough.
Well, with Josh and Finn scoring, Johnny obviously with another couple, that's key as well, isn't it? That the goals are shared around.
Yeah, you need goals from everywhere. It was pleasing to get a goal off a corner tonight, and we were unlucky really not to have scored. Maka had one blocked off the line before that, and I think it was off another resulting corner, if memory serves me right, where it's landed to Finn Barnes and he's come inside and shot, and I don't know if he headed it off the line or it was blocked on the line. So we executed our set plays better today. The long throw, obviously with Freddie being back in the team, you know, we almost scored off that inside 2 or 3 minutes. Kicked from inside the 6-yard box, just won't quite land to us. But then in open play and on transition, we looked to threat. And as you say, it's important that you've got goals coming from multiple sources, and I've always believed that we have got plenty of goals in this team, but I have also said that we will get better as the season goes along, and we're probably getting up and around that halfway stage now, and we've obviously had a decent start, and I think there's a lot more to come.
Everybody will look at probably Finn and Johnny for getting the goals and wow, 4-0. And your defenders will probably tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, what about us?
Yeah.
Clean sheet.
Yeah.
You'll be chuffed with that, won't you?
Absolutely delighted. Yeah. And I love clean sheet. Because if you keep clean sheet most games, you're getting points most games, and that'll see you not go too far wrong. To have back-to-back clean sheets against 2 really good teams, you know, is incredibly pleasing. And you know, we've played 2 different systems the last 2 games. We've adapted within that game tonight. We've used quite a lot of the bodies in the squad, so it's a real, you know, group effort. But it just shows the flexibility that we've got within the personnel and within, you know, our understanding of playing different systems, different shapes, and that'll only stand us in good stead for challenges ahead. But it was really good tonight that we got the balance right through being solid defensively, really organised, whilst playing some good football and having that threat.
Obviously you've got now a week and a half until you play again, and it's that game for a few people, the memory of a certain 3-0 up, 4-3 down game against Scarborough. I mean, that must have go down as one of the strangest games you've had here, or probably anywhere, right?
Yeah, it was.
Sorry to remind you of it, by the way.
Yeah, no. Look, mad game of football, but football can do that. I went to watch Aveley versus St Albans last night, and it was 6-3. You know, St Albans were 3-2 up at half time, and they got beat 6-3. It was one of the craziest games of football that I've ever seen. And it just goes to show that in any game you can't take your eye off the ball. It only takes a second to score a goal, and if you switch off and make mistakes and think that you've achieved something before the referee blows that final whistle, then you could well trip yourselves up. So you know, we're a completely different team, and I think we've got a completely different mentality about us now than what we did back then. But Scarborough are a good team, good footballing team, so it'll be a tough game, but we've just got to enjoy obviously tonight's result, have a rest in a few days to just rest the bodies and the minds, and then next week we'll be working hard and prepping for that game.
And of course, getting it back to Finley again, he was almost a destroyer in chief in that game, and again tonight, ridiculously unplayable at times.
Yeah, but that's the ability that he's got. I think we'd have seen that earlier on in his time with us if he'd have had a pre-season with us. I think he was just a little bit behind everybody else, probably physically and in terms of like understanding exactly what we're about and what we want. But you know, we got him the third time I tried to sign him. You know, his ability is you know, ridiculous at times what he can do with the football. So he's a good player, but you know, you need players like that in your team who are creative. But I thought, you know, the lads at the back who you mentioned before, Freddie coming back in, Dylan was much better tonight. The centre halves against a really good centre forward. I thought them two were magnificent, as was JC when he came on. I thought Greg Taylor in midfield was phenomenal.
You give him a second life, a different career now.
Well, I give him a second one at left back, and now I'm giving him a third in middle of the park.
Centre forward one day.
But yeah, but joking aside, I mean, he's just a true professional. He just gets on with it, leads by example, and he's really given us a presence in the middle of the pitch. And I thought tonight he was tremendous, as was Cody, and you know, Tommy when he came on, Josh McCammon again, you know, worked tirelessly for the team. Craney when he's come on the other side. I could go on. Every single person to a man did exactly what we needed them to do tonight, and if we keep on doing that, then we'll keep on getting results.
Can I just go through a bill of health? Paul Jones, anything further on him, or are you sort of giving him a chance to get better?
Yeah, he's just still got a little bit of swelling around his knees, so we're just going to have to just allow that to settle down and probably assess him again back end of the week, and then decide what the right course of action is for him. And
Keane's up in there. Is he injured? Has he got a knock?
No, he's not. He's just been unfortunate to miss out. You know, and it's a difficult one because he's a good player and he's a great lad. You know, but you've got to make tough decisions, and you know, I think we've got it right the last two games. It just goes to show the strength in depth when you've got obviously a strong bench as we had tonight, but then you've got the likes of Keane, Gold, Paul Jones, you know, all up there. So, you know, yeah, it's just unfortunate for Keane, but, you know, football changes fast and he's just got to be ready to go.
It just shows you how well you're doing on the field, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like,
you can't get into the squad.
Yeah, no player should take the position in the team for granted, because pretty much everywhere we've got at least two options. So, you know, but it's about everybody understanding that it is about the team and it's about the group. I mean, you know, Ross Crane and Tommy Hughes played on Saturday. We won, and they've missed out tonight. But then Finn Barnes has come in, and Dylan, and both played well, and we've won again. You know, and you know, that's just, you just got to make decisions, and you know. But it's the lads. They're a good, honest group of lads. They understand. They understand that it's not all about, you know, the individuals. It's about the team, and whoever's chosen from game to game has just got to perform.
Thank you very much. Well done.
Thank you.